Alright fuckers, you remember this blue truck right here, right? Well, the 350 gave up. That's got a 454 in it if you care to know. But anyway, the 350 started making noise. Here's the engine, it's all torn apart right here. What exactly happened?
Number 8 cylinder went dry. We pulled the valve covers off and checked it. There was no oil on any of the lifters or rods or any of that. So that got us to take the motor apart, and we found that the cam bearings actually spun inside there. We'll flip it over. Here's your cam bearing right here. So inside these cam bearings you have a little oiler hole. That oil needs to travel through here to get to the crank. Well, when that oil stopped traveling to the crank, we fried all the piston rod bearings and the crank itself. So that's why we had to take it apart. Alright,
what do we got here now? It's the rest of the engine. We got the clutch, we got the lifters, we got the oil pump, the intake, fan blade, all sorts of fun stuff. So what are you doing here?
Nothing really. All this stuff is still pretty okay. This is number 8. These are the ones that went dry on us, and that's why we started taking the motor apart, because we didn't have any oil pressure. Here's all your lifters. I think all of these are good still. We're going to replace them anyways, just because that's smart insurance. You got the push rods here. None of them seem to be bent, but they're pretty burnt.
Are you going to replace the push rods?
Yep, got to replace the push rods. With these new engine ones here. Mealing, never heard of them.
No?
No.
Well, you'll have to give me a review on how good you think they work.
We'll find out when we get this motor together. Okay, so the heads are all good. Were we going to take them off, do valve guide seals and all that anyways? No, they should still be okay. The motor only had 6,000 miles on it at best. So this really shouldn't have happened. We might have to look back at our motor builder at the time. Maybe ask him what the hell happened.
Alright.
I can't show you the damage to the old crank because they took it as a core, but here's the new crank, new cam. The cam seemed to be okay. I don't think we're replacing that. Has new double roller chains now because the single one stretched on us. You can see here, this is what happened to the bearings. It's not supposed to look like that.
That's the main.
That's the main. These ones here were the source of the noise, we believe. And you can see that they're pretty well wore out too. But a lot of stuff went wrong as soon as the cam bearings spun. Once that happens, it's, you know, it's a downward spiral here. So now what we got to do is put it all back together. We've got all the parts. We've got to push the cam bearings out and put some new ones in, and we can slap her back together.
Hell yeah.
Maybe you guys will come check it out while we get her all built.
Hell yeah. Well, there's the update, guys. Quad tires, rears, there's some fronts, Jeep tires, yeah, sand duning. Man, I can't wait to go there. Got an old ass Marlboro sign. There's the front sand tires for the Jeep. These things are sexy.
That's how all of them's done it. Was a block.
It's my buddy's bike.
Pretty cool, pretty cool.
All right, well, here's the original engine to the truck. It's a 292 straight 6.
$200 if somebody wants it.
200 bucks you'll sell it?
Somebody wants a project.
Somebody wants a project. They want that engine. It's a torque monster. Let's just get another close-up on the truck, huh? It's got no engine right now. It's so sad. If you really look at the lines, you did a really good job. There's a lot of filler in this body.